New this morning, the City of Littleton is set to start a major infrastructure project on South Broadway.
Yeah, this is going to cause some disruption, so everybody listen up to this one. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez is live in Littleton this morning. Brianna, we know that this project, as we just mentioned, is going to cause some significant traffic impacts in this area.
Yeah, it really is, because city officials tell me around 40,000 people travel through this area on a day-to-day basis. So you can imagine it's going to be a mess out here. So you had Advent Health Littleton Hospital right in the corner of South Broadway. Then you have pedestrians, cyclists, drivers. I mean, it's just going to be a headache for sure. So this is going to be a 2-in-1 project. So take a look at your screen. So we know back in 2023, the city of Littleton had a significant rain event that came down to a lot of sinkholes in the area, plus several culverts collapsed. So the $9 million project will focus on replacing the culvert underneath South Broadway. So this is going to be just after Dry Creek Road. This is going to allow water to flow better in case of another rain event. The repair will require digging a 30-foot trench. So to make the most out of this project and avoid having to close down South Broadway in the future, the city also plans to add a pedestrian underpass beneath South Broadway. So this actually has been in the works for almost 50 years. But back then, there were challenges of working beneath a busy street like South Broadway. So the underpass will connect the east and west sections of the Lee Gulch Trail to help pedestrians avoid a busy road. City officials tell me had they not made changes to this culvert, they would have a much bigger problem in the future.
You could expect slope failure, which is starting to happen on the side of the road here, which is why, unfortunately, we do have the sidewalk closed for a little bit. And unfortunately, we could have a road collapse as well if the culvert completely collapsed.
So starting later this month, you're actually going to see single lane closures along South Broadway right near Dry Creek Road for the culvert project. That should be wrapping up later in the fall, but of course it is going to be a mess, especially with those single lane closures and a lot of construction crews out here. That pedestrian underpass, that is going to be completed sometime in 2026, so just keep that in mind if you are a cyclist or a pedestrian that usually takes the Lee Gulch Trail. For now, I'm live here in Littleton. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
All right, Brianna, thank you.